Hi everyone. So today I'm just coming out of the gym. I did a back workout today. So 3 sets of pull-ups, then cable pull downs, then seated rows, vertical row machine. So 4 exercises for the back, and then 2 kilometers of running at slow pace. First time it was around 16 kilometers per hour for about 400 meters. Then the second kilometer was slow pace at 12 kilometers per hour. So I burned 200 kilocalories. So overall the day has been quite good. I have still got my trade running on Sabio Trade free account, and amazingly it is come down to an RSA of 57 as expected, and I'm still waiting for it to go down to 50. And once it goes down to 50, I will close the trade. So that's at 57. It's already given me a $200 profit on a $10,000 demo account. So if it reaches 50, then it should be around 250, at least 250 I think, if not around 225. So that would be almost half my target, which is 500 is my target, but 250 is my half the target. So with just one trade I can reach half the target, which means in a real funded account, I can reach the target in just two or three trades. And I also placed some trades in eToro on Adobe, which is not yet moved at all, but there's no problem, it will start moving maybe in a couple of days. Even if it's slow, I don't mind. So I also placed 2 trades on Saxo. I discovered that you can actually place the trades even on a 15-minute chart or a 1-minute chart or a 5-minute chart. So today I placed 2 trades on a 5-minute chart, and I got the same results. But with a 5-minute chart you might get much lower profits maybe, but I'm not sure, because the first trade I placed I got around $1,000 profit for a $74,000 account. So I got it very quick. In like 10 minutes I had a good profit, so for a 74,000 account. So it means that if you just sit down in front of the screen and don't move, you can run trades for 15 minutes, 20 minutes and get money coming out of it. You can probably earn a lot of money even in a single day. For example, today for the 74,000 account I got around $1,500 profit in just half an hour. So that's the good news with trading. So my job search is still going on. I have applied to 10 jobs today, along with a couple of jobs on LinkedIn that I saw. I applied for Google DeepMind or something for a machine learning kind of job, but my CV has no machine learning in it, so I have to add some machine learning stuff in it. And further things that I can learn is Go language. Go language is quite popular, and it's used a lot as a backend programming language. Go, Rust, C++, and C are the big shots of the programming languages. So C++ and C are of course the masters of the C, masters of backend programming. And apart from that, I've applied to a couple of front-end engineer jobs as well. One was in Coventry, and so if I get that, because even with front-end jobs you can get quite good salaries. And apart from that, yesterday I learned one more hour of Rust programming language. So Rust programming language is quite interesting. Yesterday was mostly all about tuples, tuple data type, and mostly tuples, and some exercises on strings And struct is a kind of data type in which basically is like a your own custom type of data type. So it will be stored in the heap memory and not on the stack. So and how to create new structs from an already existing struct. So I realized that most of the stuff is already I've learned in Scala. Yeah, so Scala had the same kind of pattern matching and all different new kind of styles for programming. And Rust is very cool actually. The syntax also looks very good. And so today will be the 5th hour. So yeah, I've basically covered 4 out of 13 hours. So I'll start learning it today again at around 9:30. So that will be 1 more hour. So it will be 5 hours overall. Okay, so when I finish 13 hours, I will be very familiar with Scala with Rust programming. And once I do that, so what else is the news? I have to, yeah. So once I reach I'm mostly excited about my trading account. So if I reach 10,500, I can apply for a 10,000 account, real 10,000 account with Savio Trade, and basically I have to go for a one-step challenge first. I'll do the one-step challenge, and then probably they'll give me a real account. And then once I do that, I will probably try to upgrade to bigger accounts with larger amounts, like $1,000 account. For $1,000 you get a 100,000 account. So with 100,000 you can easily make $1,000 every day, where like a simple trade would be easily $1,000. So with that, so what else is going on apart from that? So at work everything is going fine. I've finished my work, for which I had estimated as 3 days, and I completed the work. The only concern is that I'm not doing any unit tests for any of the enhancements. So maybe I should start adding unit tests if I have some more time. But unit tests are always the most boring thing to do. So I'm not doing unit tests at the moment. So yeah. What else is going on? Some asshole has come and started sitting and staring at me right out there. I don't know what he's doing here. He could have gone somewhere else, but he's decided to come and sit here. So the guy just decided to come and sit here and started smoking and look at my face. So why does he have to do that? He could have gone somewhere else. Go somewhere and sit somewhere else and sit, you fucking asshole. Fucking bastard. Switched on the light and looking at me as well. There's another guy in another car there who's also switched on the light. So bunch of fucking assholes. Okay, now he's coming outside as well. Piece of shit. Oh, okay, he's a dwarf. Okay, so of course dwarfs have mental problems. So what else do I have to say? I have to improve on my public speaking skills. Since I'm doing this every day, I'm becoming more confident with speaking in public, and I don't mind people being around and talk whatever you want. Don't mind these assholes staring at you. Just mind your own business and fuck these assholes. Uh, yeah, I saw this asshole the other day as well. He was parking the car there and walking out. So it's not that he's talking or anything. He's minding his own business. Uh, so apart from that, what else is the news for today? I've completely given up on vision boards and given up on The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. So I have to start reading more about Rhonda Byrne, and not reading but practice more spirituality and not get involved in all these workplace politics and money grabbing pig like behaviors. So it's very so now it's becoming very tough to just there's a lot of discomfort, uncomfortable situation in the work. The environment is kind of really fucked up because of all this. Yeah, so there's a lot of people who are trying to so at work there's a lot of people who are trying to come into the scene and create more complication, trying to control the situation, control freaks. So you can feel that in the mind, you can feel all these control freaks coming and trying to interact, trying to take control, trying to prove like you are an imposter. Yeah, some like you are the outsider, and so that's why they are trying to get you out of the job with some compensation or something. So clearly they have been harassing, so they know that their behavior has been a bunch of gangsters. For some reason they have some kind of connection with Ukraine. I don't know what's their deal with Ukraine. It's just a company and they have nothing to do with geopolitics. So why don't they mind their own company? It's a US based company, and they should not worry about Ukraine and India or race, all these race issues. So they are more concerned about race behaviors. Yeah, so what else is going on? Yeah. So today yeah, just now the guy was a bit of a weirdo. So the guy in the Tesla, he wanted to come and show off his Tesla. So he was a fucking weirdo, and he wanted to show that he was a real man. So he started smoking a cigarette, and so he also had to just stand up and walk until there, and then went back into his Tesla and walked out. So last time he had gone somewhere and then come back, but this time he's just come out of the car. He decided to go until there but went back. So something is wrong. He's just a bitch freak, and something is so mental illness is very common in these places, but nobody recognizes. They are like needy bunch of cunts who want attention. And make sure you don't look at those people. They are like troubled people. Their greed and the greed and their pig behavior has made them disturbed inside, and so they need some care and loving, which they are not getting. And so they need to come and stand in front of people who have more of understanding of the situation. So I am guessing that I am someone they think that can understand their horrible situation. So yeah, so your attention is what they are after, your energy. They want your energy, and they want you to look at them. So again, so that's the thing. And then yeah, so I'll end it here. So for today, it's been not very good. I don't know what's going on, what's in my thoughts. Yeah, today was a positive day, but overall, what's the goal for the near future? So yeah, other things, I've started learning Hebrew as well. So Hebrew, I'm learning letters in Hebrew. Today I learned some letters in Hebrew. I also learned some letters in Arabic. And yesterday in the night I learned some Japanese. The first lesson in Japanese, like misu, sushi, and rice is gohan. So, and Hebrew is very difficult because I didn't learn the alphabet first, so everything is in pure Hebrew language. So they have not written anything in English, so I have to first learn the whole alphabet. So that's why even with Arabic, I'm learning the alphabet first. I think Arabic alphabet is very easy to learn. It's very, very easy. It's quite intuitive, and but Japanese is very difficult, the alphabet, the hiragana. I can identify that there are some identifiable words, like for example misu, or sushi. Miso is water in Japanese. So what are the other creative ideas? So other creative idea is, okay, so brainstorming. Let's do some brainstorming. So I want to play the guitar on the stream, maybe sometime. Play the guitar, make some dance videos, make some funny videos, do some stand-up comedy videos. So this is actually a good start. I've started to talk more, get out of this shithole place at some point. Do some, yeah, my goal is to create videos which are very interesting and have more. Well, I do believe that these videos are very interesting, and for me, maybe in the next 20 years, when I look back at these videos, they will be very interesting to me to know what my thoughts were. So it's more like a future project for me. It's like looking back at my past self and trying to understand what was it that I was doing to reach to the goal that I was, and I hopefully will be in a fantastic situation in the future. And I'm just trying to document. It's like a journaling every day. Yeah, so this is a good point, because I am actually journaling. This is my journal. It's my journal of gratitude, being happy for what I have. So get rid of the fears, get rid of the negativity. So I could feel that there's a lot of negativity right now, so I'm just getting rid of it. Get rid of the negativity, get rid of the fears, and count your blessings. So in terms of blessings, I am extremely grateful today that, so I have, even though I have the best things in life, I'm still working very, very hard, which is absolutely amazing, because I'm not giving even a little bit of rest for myself, because I know I'm already in a very good situation, but I am saving up everything that I have in my life. Even though I have so much, I'm still not taking things for granted, working very very hard, and even when I'm so not even taking anything for granted. So be very very grateful for what you have. Work very hard, and maybe even go higher. So even though I'm losing my job in the next 3 months, I was very grateful for it. That's why I worked for it very very hard, and with my skills and my experience, I should get a much better job. So yeah, I should also start looking at interview questions and lead code. Maybe I saw a lot of these lead code questions like depth first search, binary tree, and all those things which are used in American universities. And people do all these lead code exercises, and I think it would be a good idea for me to go through a coaching or a course in these kind of things, which will prepare me for these kind of questions in the future. And for companies like Google and all those places, they have hours and hours of these kind of grilling questions on databases, sorting, and all these things which are like search, depth first search, breadth first search, and all those things. They are used a lot. Yeah, so that would be my main goal for the near future, to be better at this interview. Maybe there's a particular interview thing I can follow. Okay, and I also have to start applying to the American universities, American companies like in Turing. Turing.com is a good website where I can apply for American companies. After Turing.com, I can also go to I have to look up how I can get into American companies from here. So although I'm quite happy to work here, but I'm quite interested in going to America because it's a new world. So the world is new there, and the atmosphere is much younger, and people are much more maybe that's my idea of the place, that the people are much better, and they're not fucked up. So that's my goal, is to go to America next, because although I have my thing here, I don't really see any point of buying a house in this country because the weather is so bad. Any house feels like the house feels really cold, and you need to pay a lot for the housing, for the heating, and there's a lot of mold problems. Mold will start growing everywhere in this country if you don't clean it. So there's no point owning a house in this country. You need to go to a place like France or Spain where you have a lot of sunshine, and this country is definitely not good for settling down. Of course, it's good when you're younger, when you want to get drunk, and so the weather is good for drinking and acting like barbarians. But as you grow older, you'll see that there's a lot of problems in the atmosphere here. Like there's the pollen issue, which I've talked about earlier. You have pollen which causes irritation in your lungs, and it starts to create a fluid. So as today I was not even able to run very fast because of the same issue. I forgot to take the inhaler, so you have to take it every day, twice, so that you don't feel shortness of breath. So I'll complete that, and Yeah, so it was quite disturbing today. The guy who came here in the Tesla, the dwarf, they have some mental problems. Yeah, so I will don't know what to do about these kind of people. They are very weird and stalking and creepy. Yeah, absolute creep of a piece of shit person. So yeah, that's a very negative thing which happened, but I'm quite grateful for what I have. In the long run, in the big picture, I think things are quite good. I have a lot of things I can work on, but I feel like I'm not using my full. I'm not using things to my full extent, and people at work are thinking that I'm not worth having as an employee because I'm not buying a house or not showing off my house in the background like the rest of them are doing. So there's a lot of people at work who are very nosy and they want to know everything about you, and also pick on you for little things. So apart from that, what else is going on? So I talked for 26 minutes. Yeah, so this was a very disturbing moment. This just now, this fucking dwarf bastard, and next time he does that, I should definitely throw some water on him or throw some stones on him. Maybe make some water balloons and throw on him. Quite disturbing character. So that's it. So now what else can I do? Yeah, so the day was okay, not very fantastic, but I'm quite happy that the trades are worked. The trades were fantastic, and so the trades worked very well. So if for me almost 4 out of 5 trades, so almost 4 of all the trades that I'm placing are working out, so which means that it's really high time that I start using this technique. And if I put a stop loss, then obviously the loss will not be very much, even if I lose maybe 3 out of 10 times. And so I think it's a good idea to carry on with this, and I will stop the trade for Savio trade tomorrow, and it should reach 50 RSI. So that's it from me for today. I'll continue with Rust programming soon today as I go home, and I also have to start learning Rust programming, and then some languages, Hebrew, alphabet. Also have to add Chinese to my list of languages. I'm already the top in the list of high scorers in the language. Okay, so also have to do my astrology thing. I have to come up with a decision whether to continue on this or not. The astrology thing is getting really bad now. Need to find a better solution to the problem. And with that, I will stop my rant, and that's it for today. Today is 17th April, and 17th April has been a good day. Overall, it's a good day. And one thing I forgot to mention is tomorrow I'm giving my car for MOT, and I'll be spending around 160, maybe 100 and over 200 pounds, and hopefully there will be no negative things in the car. MOT, it will not fail, and everything will pass. And then yeah, that's it for today. I will stop my talk and let's continue further.